All right, hello, my name is Caitlin Straight. If you don't know who I am, hopefully you kind of do if you're watching this. But I am a Facebook marketing strategist for female entrepreneurs, and I also coach virtual assistants. So I help women become virtual assistants or develop their already existing virtual assistant business. But for today, let me minimize my computer screen so I don't keep looking at it. If I'm looking down, I'm reading my notes, okay? So for today, we are talking about learning how to market your business on Facebook for female entrepreneurs. So this is my jam, right? This is what I do every day in my own business and other people's businesses. I'm consistently teaching this. I'm coaching people how to do this. I'm always giving out helpful tips, and this is really what I love to talk about and what I love to do. Okay, so how to market your business on Facebook. So we are going to cover in this video how to find your ideal client in groups and why that matters, and if that should even matter to you at all, right? We are going to cover a simple Facebook marketing strategy for you, okay? How to use the search function in groups to raise visibility and reusing your content, and a posting structure or post structure, headline, hook, meat, and CTA, right? So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, or even if you kind of do and you're interested, stick around and I will explain all of this to you, okay? So the first part here, how to find your ideal clients in groups and why that matters. So hopefully you have an ideal client, and this may or may not matter to you, and you might know who that is. You might not know who that is. But regardless, if you already know who your ideal client is, great. You have them in mind, and keep that in mind with all your marketing activities and everything that you do in your business, right? If you do not have an ideal client, here is why you might want to consider having one and creating an ideal client avatar. So an ideal client is basically someone that you really want to work with. And you can map this out in a number of ways. You can target people only in certain demographics, only people that make a certain amount of income, you might only want to work with women. You might only want to work with women who have a love for fashion. You might only want to work with women who have pets or love pets. The main basis is the more specific you get on who you want to work with, you'll start to attract those people. Because with everything that you do, like if you only want to attract high ticket buyers, like you only want to work with people of a certain income, that means you want to have offers and present yourself as being a high ticket person. So your branding is going to reflect that. How you talk is going to reflect that. Your images, everything that you do in your business is going to reflect luxury, because that's the type of person that you want to attract to you, right? So you are a mirror, and your branding and your website and everything you do is a mirror to your clients. And this matters because if you are having problems finding your ideal clients, if you are having problems attracting who you want to work with, meaning you're attracting people that are in the wrong industries or do things that you're not interested in, you're attracting people that don't pay you on time, you're attracting people that can't afford you, whatever the issues you are having in client attraction, you maybe need to revisit who your ideal client is and who exactly you want to work with, and start doing, realizing everything that you do is going to influence who is seeing your message, right? So this matters when it comes to Facebook marketing, because there are thousands and thousands of groups out there and pages and different, things you can do on Facebook, right? So one of my main ways to attract people to my business and to market myself and my business is by interacting in Facebook groups. And I don't necessarily mean promoting myself, just interacting by being helpful, being friendly, letting people know what it is I do, answering people's questions, commenting on other people's posts, sharing things that I've found that are, useful, all of that kind of stuff. But if you're hanging out in the wrong groups and you're spending a significant amount of time with the wrong people, so not your ideal clients, it's going to affect your business, and you're basically wasting your time, right? If you're not making sales to the people that you want to be making sales from, right? So this matters because you need to be in the right place at the right time with the right people. And how you can do that is by, figuring out a couple of groups and really reading what's going on in the groups and seeing what type of people are already in there. What are they talking about? Do their views align with your views, with your ideal client, descriptions? Is it only for females? So if you're a coach for female entrepreneurs, then you probably want to be in a group that's only for females. There's groups that are really big that have all types of people in them, and that's fine. But what I've really found to be successful is by having a few of these groups that are really targeted to your ideal client, and by consistently showing up in those groups and providing value. So being of service and helping answer questions and commenting on other people's posts and sharing their posts and just doing, getting your engagement going and getting your visibility going in these groups. That will hopefully, if you're doing everything right, get you sales and get you some visibility. So how to find your ideal clients, again, in groups, is just by observing what's going on in the group already. You can do some of your own research by posting questions and seeing who replies to them and doing your own snooping in these groups, right? But you don't want to waste time in places that are not aligned with what you stand for and who you want to work with, right? So number 2, a simple Facebook marketing strategy. So that being said, everything that I do on Facebook or otherwise, I track. So I am always looking at my statistics to see what is getting more clicks, my wording, what is, enticing people to click on my links, what types of price points my audience is enjoying or buying. I'm always tracking what is working versus what is not working, and keeping an eye on what's getting the most engagement, what's getting the most conversions, because that's what you want to focus on in marketing or in business. You don't want to waste your time doing something and spending all this time creating programs or products or whatever and with no buyers. So a simple Facebook, so keep that in mind with anything you do with any of this, right? So a simple Facebook strategy that you can do is share your story in these groups. So hopefully you have like your business page set up, you have like your own group maybe going on, you're participating in a couple of these groups, and people are getting to know you and value, whatever your area of expertise is. So you want to create certain types of post. So along with sharing your offers, if you have something special going on, you want to be sharing your story of why you do what you do, who you want to work with, maybe a story of inspiration of how you overcame something in your business and how it's led you to doing whatever you're doing now. Sharing testimonials of your clients or results of your clients that you've helped them achieve, or different obstacles you've helped them overcome. Sharing, how your business can really help your person, help other people. So whatever it is that you do, how it can impact them or change their lives. And we have to think about this of their the transformation that the people that see your products or your services or whatever, what they're going to get and how it's going to make them feel when they see your products or take your courses or do whatever it is that you do. So if you are a weight loss coach or a nutritionist, you help people lose weight, okay? So you help people fit into their clothes or feel better about themselves. So what are the emotions that are attached to that? You help people feel more beautiful about themselves. You help women feel more confident you take women that were shy and nervous and always dressed a certain way and dressed bought clothes that were bigger and baggier, and now they feel confident in themselves and they're losing weight so they can wear their true size again, right? And you build confidence in these women, and you help them gain a healthy lifestyle, so their whole lives change, right? So now they're feeling better and they're sleeping better and they have a better memory and their attitude's better about their life, and they feel like they're more confident and they can show up in their business and they can really rock whatever they're doing, right? So you take people that are very shy and nervous and what's the word I'm looking for? They're just not scared, but they're almost lonely introverts, and they keep to themselves because they're so worried about their weight and how they look, and they just feel like they feel just yucky, right? And you take that and you can transform people. So you want to talk about the pain points of the transition that you get from A to B, right? So you want to say, not only, I'm a health coach and I help women eat healthy, or I help women lose weight. You can say things like, I help women feel more confident and beautiful about themselves so they can face every day smiling, and they can be their true self, and they can feel happy again, and whatever the thing is. You can also say things like, I help women get their true personality back and get their change their mindset about their lives, so they reach everything with confidence, and they're excited about their life again, and they're not hiding in their clothes, and they realize what a beautiful body that they have, right? So you want to take people from A to B with whatever it is that you do. So by thinking about things like this, with not only just posting like, oh, I'm a wellness coach, okay, you want to tell people either in a story or by hitting their pain points of whatever it is that they really struggle with. You want to hit those in your Facebook post and say, yes, I am a wellness coach, but I will make you feel, confident, and you can have your body back, and you can live your life with happiness and feel great about yourself again. That's going to sound a lot better, and you're going to have a lot more you're going to have a lot more people gravitate to that type of writing because they can nod their head as they're reading this. You want people to feel like, she knows me, she gets exactly what I'm talking about, and I need to buy her stuff, versus, oh, I'm a wellness coach and I can help you lose weight. So that's a marketing strategy you can use. I also use these Facebook Lives all the time. This is another great way to get visibility on your pages, and a lot of people are complaining about pages not getting reach, but these live videos are a great way to get that engagement up. But just with any marketing strategy, just be consistent in whatever you do. If you want to start sharing in these groups, just be consistent with what you're sharing and what you're doing. Don't just post once and leave. Go back to the groups and be commenting and ask questions and share things and actually be there in the group, right? So, hitting pain points in your marketing strategy, hitting pain points when you are posting on Facebook, but a marketing strategy of being consistent, posting to your page regularly and checking what's getting results and what's not, posting to groups regularly and seeing what types of posts people are engaging with. So just keeping a consistent method to everything that you do, posting regularly everywhere and just keeping track of what's working and what's not. That's the simple Facebook strategy that I have for you, trying different things out and just seeing what works and what doesn't in your business. Number 3, how to use the search function in groups to raise visibility. So this is by going in a group, you can search keywords. Okay, so you can search, like, I'm a Facebook marketing consultant. I also help virtual assistants. So I'll go up to the top and put in quotes Facebook marketing. So quote Facebook in Facebook marketing, end quote, or a quotation virtual assistant, end quote. And this will bring up all the posts that mention a virtual assistant or Facebook marketing, or you can use different keywords. You have to think about the keywords that are in your business, right? So it could be VA, it could be virtual assistant, it could be assistant, it could be Facebook, just Facebook, it could be social media marketing, social media, come up with a list of keywords that are kind of all similar. So you can use the search function in these groups, right, and search for the different keywords in your business. So by using these keywords, you search for different posts that people have posted about that. And you can go on there and comment or help people with whatever their issues are regarding your area of expertise. And it doesn't matter how old the posts are, because by you going through and commenting on them, it's automatically going to bump up the post. So by doing this, I mean, I don't recommend sitting on Facebook and doing this in every group for 24 hours, because it can take a lot of work. But by doing this, commenting on these posts, you're raising your status as an expert. You're showing people what you do, and you're showing people you have the knowledge in whatever it is that you're knowledgeable in. So this can attract a lot of attention to you, and because you're sharing your knowledge without being promotional about it, without saying, hey, I'm a whatever and come buy my stuff. You're just sharing your knowledge, and you're showing people, whatever it is that you're knowledgeable in, whatever you do. So, I mean, you can say, hey, I'm a health coach, and this is what I think you should do about that. That's fine too. So you're not going in there and pitching your services, and you won't get kicked for being promotional. You're not hurting anybody by just saying, helping, right? There's no harm in helping and sharing your opinion on these different threads. So reusing content is number 4, and we do this all the time. You can go through and find your most popular Facebook post, your most popular social media post, your blog post, whatever gets the most engagement, got people talking, got the most likes, got the most shares, whatever. You can go through and see what these posts were and what was doing the best in your business, right? So you want to replicate those types of posts. You can also go through and just share that post again. Say, you don't even have to say this is an old post. Just go through and copy and paste it and post it in there again. Reusing content is something that you should be doing throughout your social media marketing. So you should be bringing up really relevant blog posts and sharing them on your email list again, or retweeting, someone's really important post or video series or whatever. Just by repurposing content, you don't always consistently have to think, oh, what am I going to blog about today? What am I going to make a video about today? You can just go through and find your really great stuff. As long as you're sharing things of value, you should have a huge amount of stuff you can reuse, right? So that's the great thing with social media, is you're not going to get a complaint from someone, oh, you shared this already. As long as it's valuable, there's going to be tons of people that missed it the first time, and you're going to hopefully get some engagement out of it again. So your post structure when posting on Facebook should consist of something like a headline. So this is something, really juicy, like you want to grab somebody's attention about. So instead of posting, instead of just posting like a blog post, you want that headline to really stick out, because that's the first thing people are going to see. So you want it to say, something really like catchy. So like for me, instead of just saying, oh, I'm a Facebook marketer and here's my tips about doing Facebook Lives, I can post something like, my last Facebook Live video got 50 views. Want to learn how to get free view, or I can't talk today. My Facebook Live video got 50 views to my page, or my latest Facebook Live got 200 people to go to my website. Want to learn how I did it for free? Something like that. That's something really like catchy that people want to know. And that's going to be easy for people to see when they're on the Facebook feed, and that'll automatically pop out and they'll be like, oh, I want to learn more about that. So they're going to read the rest of your post. Because a lot of the time when you just post, if you're posting like these long, paragraphs of posting long paragraphs or posting really big, long things, if you don't have a really catchy headline at the top, a lot of the time people are just going to skim and skip over it. So this is really important to add like a picture with a really catchy title too, along with your headline. But the next posting structure, you got your really important headline, something really catchy, really good. You want to hook them. So you want to not only have your really catchy headline thing, you want to have some really enticing information in there right from the start, right? So my last Facebook Live video got 200 people to my mailing list. Here's how I did it. And then I would go in and do like a specific example of exactly how I did it, or here's a screenshot of my new email list or something like that. Like really get them into it, okay? Then you want to put the meat of whatever you're talking about in. So like the actual whatever you're trying to say. Okay, so at the end, the very important part, at the end you want to do a call to action. So you want to tell them exactly what they want to do or what you want them to do off of this post. So with something like that, I could say, did this topic really interest you? Here's my free ebook on Facebook marketing or Facebook Live, or here's a really interesting blog post that I recently did, or sign up for my free webinar going over Facebook Live here, or whatever it is, whatever promotion you have. Sign up for a free discovery call to learn how you can use Facebook Live in your marketing too. Whatever it is, whatever promotion you have going on, or whatever you think you can get them on, add that at the bottom, but make it an actionable thing. Don't just say sign up, or don't just post I'm doing a webinar and then put the link. You want to have some kind of action. Go here to sign up for my webinar. Click here. Reply here. Have action in that part. And as always, you want to be using some kind of link tracking software or a website like Bitly to track how you're getting these leads to your landing page or to your list or webinar or whatever it is that you're promoting, so you can see what's working, what's not. But that call to action on posts are really, really, really important. That's something a lot of people forget, because you don't want to be posting all these great, valuable information and then not include a way for people to connect with you further. Because there might be people, you post this great video explaining whatever it is you do, and a lot of people are like, wow, that was great, thanks, or whatever. But are they going to remember who you are? Are they going to remember that they really enjoyed that video without you letting them know, hey, here's how you can find out more about me, subscribe to my YouTube channel or something? Add a way to connect with people. It's not selling, it's just saying, if you really enjoyed my valuable content, here's where you can get more of it. And it gives you a way to consistently connect with them further and hopefully get them to be, a client or a customer of yours. But I think that is about it. 5 steps, things that are really working in my business now, and things that I've seen that really work in other people's businesses too. So try out one of these steps. I have a special going on right now for my Facebook marketing course, which is for female entrepreneurs. It's $25 a month, and that is a new discount, and that is only being shared in a couple of places. So I will share that link here on my Facebook page and on this page as well, if you want to get in on that discount. $25 a month for my complete Facebook marketing course. It goes over all the stuff I covered today and a ton more. You get a free hour coaching call to go over a Facebook marketing plan for your business, which is really cool because I usually charge like $100 an hour for that, and you're getting like a really big discount. So if you are interested in that, look for that link. But thank you for joining me, and yeah, have a good Friday, if it's Friday where you are. Bye.